The wheel of justice may grind slowly, but it will surely get to its destination of undiluted justice. But while you wait for justice, have you imagined how that long-drawn case can be settled out of court? Yes, we mean rebuilding a culture of amicable settlement of disputes through alternative dispute resolution. Settle with Laughter is a program tailored to educate, inform, sensitize, and promote access to justice through alternative dispute resolution anchored on mediation, consensus building, restorative justice, negotiation, and arbitration. Join an alternative dispute resolution expert, Barrister Ben Odoh, on Settle with Laughter on Soul TV, Abakaliki. Settle Dispute Television is an initiative of Negotiation Powerhouse Company Limited.
Top of the moment, and a warm welcome to Settle with Laughter on ABBC Salt Television. My name is Chika Igwe. As usual in the program, I am here with my regular resource person, the PA Technical to the Deputy Governor of Ebonyi State, Barrister Ben Odoh Uruchi. Barrister, you're welcome.
Thank you. It's a pleasure, Chika.
All right. It's a wonderful time knowing that you are there with us again today for a very wonderful outing on Settle with Laughter. We are actually moving in, and we appreciate God that on daily basis we have more people coming in. On daily basis we have more people visiting our website. This is an indication that you are appreciative of our stay here, and we want to appreciate you even the more, because if you're not there, if not for your encouragement, what have we got to do here? Nothing. And so for those who may be joining us for the first time, you can follow us live streaming on www.disputearena.com.ng and like our Facebook page and drop your comments on www.facebook.com/settlewithlaughter. You can also drop your SMS in case you have any comment or you have a problem that you think we can help you solve. You can send only SMS, please, to this number 0803 509 7383. The number again is 0803 509 7383. This is where you can send only SMS to. And at the moment, we have more than 2,801 likes on Facebook. This is encouraging, I must tell you the truth. And there are some comments, but for want of time, we will not be taking so many of it. We'll just take few of the comments and then get into the business of the day. Let me start from the one that came from Reverend Zion Ada from Lokoja, Kogi State. He said, ADR works. Buy the idea. Ebonians. Okay, this is exactly where I'm interested. It's not just for Ebonians, it's just for us. Okay, you got it from Lokoja. So as far as wherever you are, ADR is an all-inclusive thing. So whoever that can have the opportunity of getting at us, you make use of whatever you get here. However, we thank you so much, Reverend Zion, for that wonderful advice that Ebonians should, buy the idea. Then this one is coming from Abasi Ibiangake Malakai. Please, if I got that name wrong, if I know that I got Abasi. Abasi is God for Cross Rivers. I know I got that one, but Ibiangake, I'm sure I may not have gotten it correctly. But however, please do bear with me. All right, and you sent from Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. That's wonderful. I said, well done, Chika and Ben, and don't relent in the good job. Thank you so much. I won't relent, especially because you are there. Especially because you are there telling me it's a good one. Very well. Okay, I have Obazi Nwachuku from Abakaliki. You said, Very informative and educative. I suggest that that His Excellency Engineer Dave Umahi, the Executive Governor of Ebonyi State, should establish in every autonomous community in Ebonyi State ADR centers to decongest the prisons and courts. Obazi, you are making sense. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Especially if we were said in every autonomous community there should be ADR centers. I think we already have that.
We don't.
We should have the local ADR centers in the traditional rulers' house, except maybe they want us to still create more. Okay. It will still be good. It will help because I know that the traditional ruler will be having so many things to do.
Very well.
So if you can kind of decongest this, so that at the end of it all, you may report back to the traditional ruler, I think it will still be good.
Very well.
It will really encourage so many things. So thank you so much, Obazi Nwachuku and Mr. Chuku Monwe, okay, from EBBC Abakaliki. That's my boss. He said, good program. I can assure you. And that's the way he talks. Even if I didn't see his name here, maybe he didn't tell me his address. With this good program, I can assure you, I know that that's just his own way of dropping his. Okay, I have this one from Matthew Moku. You also sent in from Abakaliki. He said, I commend the office of the Deputy Governor. Thank you, my brother, for joining me to commend the Deputy Governor for the wonderful way he has been releasing this young man to us every Saturday. That's a good one. Okay, the Ministry of Information and State Orientation. Good. We also commend the commissioner because if he says no, one day. And of course, and the EBBC for initiating such a wonderful program. Thank you for seeing it as a wonderful one. We appreciate it, sir. So I will also plead with them to consider organizing a summit stroke a seminar in Ebonyi to further enlighten the people on the importance of ADR, crime prevention, prison decongestion, criminology, policing, sustainable development, etc. Okay, thank you so much, and your wonderful suggestion here will also move on. Fine. In our last edition, we actually looked at so many ingredients of negotiation, and last Saturday we actually looked at the strategies, negotiation strategies. We also looked at the styles, negotiation styles. Yeah, if we have the strategy, we have the style, there is going to be this necessity that there should be a flow. If it doesn't do that way, if it doesn't go that way, definitely maybe whatever we've got will be null and void. So it is on that note, Barrister, that I want to come back to you. Let's get down to negotiation again. This morning, does it actually have a typical flow, negotiation, please? If there is, tell us.
Very well. Thank you, Mr. Chika, and thank you, our revered viewers and audience. Negotiation has a typical flow, especially when you envision productive negotiation. And productive in the sense that when it has to do with making policy, resolving disputes, decision making, starting a strategic engagement, then it has a typical flow. The typical flow is in phases. Every productive negotiation or professional negotiation must start from the phase called the preparation phase. If you don't prepare, you may not be able to get to the crux of the process. So from the preparation phase, it will get to the opening phase. From the opening phase, it will get to the bargaining phase. And then from the bargaining phase, it will get to the concluding phase. Now, preparation phase. Preparation phase is the crux of every negotiation. There's an adage that says, if you don't know where you are going, any road can lead you to where you are not going. So, for you to go into productive negotiation, you must adequately prepare. During the preparation phase, what are the things you are going to note? What are the things you are going to prepare? Number one, you must have it at the back of your mind that, oh, I am going to negotiate with party A. I should have options available, and then I should also have perceived options available to my opponent. Now, those options available to me in negotiation palace is called partner. You must develop your partner. Your partner is best alternative to negotiated agreement.
Yeah, I was coming to that. I was going to say partner. I
Yes.
know it should be an acronym. Okay,
Yes.
go on.
So partner means best alternative to negotiated agreement. So if you go into negotiation, if you are preparing to go into negotiation, you must expressly or impliedly develop your partner, your best alternative to negotiated agreement. You must also be able to develop, to perceive or speculate your opponent's partner and partner before going to negotiation. These are things you do during preparation phase. Now, how do you develop your partner? And then what is partner in the first place? Like I said, partner is best alternative to negotiated agreement. Are you following what I'm saying now?
Yes.
Best alternative to negotiated agreement. In a simple sense, partner means what you fall back to if all negotiation fail, or what you rely on. If I want to negotiate with you and at the end I'm not able to get my anticipated result, what do I hold on to? That thing you fall back to if negotiation fails is your partner. So during the preparation phase, it is incumbent on one of the negotiators to do what? To develop his partner, what to fall back to if negotiation fails, and be able to perceive or speculate the opponent's partner. I give you an example, sir. How do we understand partner and how do we develop this partner? Like I said, we are discussing negotiation not restrictively to resolving dispute, but also to making decisions, reaching an agreement, solving problems. As you know, I'm a landlord in Abakaliki here, and I decided to put up a notice, house to let. After that notice, I saw 3 prospective tenants that approached me. What are they coming for? To negotiate with me. Now, let's just say you are the landlord, so you now put up an advert, house to let. Suddenly 3 prospective tenants approached you, and the first tenant asks you, Mr. Chika, I saw a notice, house to let. Are you the landlord? He said yes. He said, how much is it for? Let's say the building is at Onwe Road, the most expensive area in this town. I said, how many bedroom flat? I asked, how many bedroom flat? He said, it's 3 bedroom flat. So, okay, 3 bedroom flat, yes. How much is it? He said, 1 million. 1 million for 1 year? He said, yes. Okay. Are you the one interested? Yes. What do you do for a living, Ben? I said, do you know Hosanna Park? He said, yes. I'm the chairman of the Aboros there. I'm the chairman of the Touts there. And those boys there, they are loyal to me. I love fighting. I love boxing. I love reading a lecture. Haven't you heard about me now? Kodo. Now, me be that guy now. I just want to like a place where I can live. You say, are you the Kodo I've been here? He say, yes. The chairman of the Touts in the Hosanna Park? He say, yes. Okay, no problem. Leave your contact. I will get back to you. I said, thank you. And then I left. Second person comes. I say, good afternoon or good morning, landlord. Say, good morning. I saw the notice there, house to let. Say, yes. What does it go for? Okay, how much do you think you can afford? And I ask. The person I asked, how many bedroom flat? They say it's 3 bedroom flat. And you know, Onwe Road is very costly. It's okay. I can afford to pay 800,000. Say 800,000, yes. What do you do for a living, sir? He said, you see, by God's grace, although our tenure is coming to an end and the coordinator of Ekusigo Development Center. Boys, now I was in the park and as a tap. Now God helped me through Godfather, and they gave it to me. Even at that, at the end of our tenure, I don't know what to fall back to, but I know the Lord is my shepherd and He will always provide for. I said, okay. What do you do? What's that? He said, okay, no, I know you're a politician. No, my hobby is I like boxing, I like rigging election, I like fighting, anything, anytime, FOB work, anything you want to do. I am here for you, no problem. Leave your contact, I will get back to you. Finally, the last person comes. I say, good morning, landlord. Maybe a lady. Say, good morning. I saw an advert, house to let. Yes, I am the landlord. Okay, landlord, how much does it go for? You now ask her back, how much do you think you can afford? Say 500,000 naira, landlord. 500 for 3-bedroom flat in Onwe Road. Say yes. What do you do for a living? Landlord, I'm the new manager of Zenith Bank. I just came into this town and I don't have a place I can lay my head. I've been staying in a hotel and I just need this accommodation. You know the nature of my job. Will come early, will come in late, leave early, just wait to lay my head. Say, how much can you afford? 500,000. If you are that landlord, who would you have given and why?
Somewhere along the line, I would have preferred to give it to the bank manager.
Why?
I think he's more secure.
Thank you.
One, I think he's more secure. Number two, I am of the view that I will have a peace more with him. For the other guy that love fighting and love boxing, and we are not sure of, okay, the first guy, you're not even sure of whatever he is. Whatever that comes in the day, he picks. That's one. And any day he's unable to pay you and you decide to say, okay, move, you cannot be sure that that violence will not come in. The other guy definitely is also not settled and has a link to the first man. Okay, we are the India boobies. Okay, if the coordinator of Ikusigo is now changed to another person, he comes back and falls back to whatever, supposing he knows, and judging by what he gave to us. Okay, now for the bank manager, yes, he has his own problem. You cannot be sure. You can wake up in the morning as a bank manager. You can finish work today as a bank manager, get up in the morning, get to your office, and they tell you are gone. But at least I am sure that when I would want to let him go, I am not expecting serious violence, and nobody wants violence. That is why I would want. But
if you decide to leave this beautiful offer of 1 million, leave the less beautiful offer of 800,000, and set for the smallest offer of 500,000. That 500,000 is your partner. Best of all the alternative to negotiated agreement you had. You had an agreement. You had a negotiation with the first man, the chairman of the tout. Mm-hmm. But you had a communication with him? You had a negotiation with him, but did you reach agreement? No. That was why I told you last time that the byproduct of every negotiation is communication, not agreement. You negotiate sometimes to disagree, and you negotiate sometimes to agree. But the cardinal thing, in every negotiation, there must be communication. That was why I told you that even the deaf and dumb can negotiate, telepathical negotiation. So communication is the end thing. You negotiated with the first man, and then you didn't reach an agreement, but there was a negotiation. You negotiated with the second man, the coordinator of Ekusigo Development Center. Did you reach agreement? No. But there was a negotiation. You negotiated with the third person, the bank manager of Zenith Bank. Did you reach